Hi, this is Shanika, your Solistic Jewelry Artist, and I'm coming back with this video so we can finish our mosaic table. She's ready to be epoxy, and I have this resin here, and it's telling me to mix A and B at the same measurement. So I'm going to do 2A in here, 2B in here. I'm going to stir it for 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm going to add it on the table. So I'll be back and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I done mixed it all up. I'm going to put my glove back on. I took it off to turn the camera back on, and I had to mix it up in these little measuring cups at 50 milliliters. So I did 4 each of these little size. As you can see here, I got it over here. And it told me to mix for 3 to 5 minutes. And I've done that. It said the same direction. And I've done that for the 3 to 5 minutes. And we're just going to pour. I've never done this before, but I'm not sure of the level of difficulty. I have taped off my table, and on my floor I do have down plastic and newspaper on the floor. So hopefully this should be enough. I don't want to add too much. This is kind of like, to me, like a little project. I double tape the sides. I might have to add a little more. I'm not really sure. I am going to move it around. Now, they had me some small spoons, but I already had some small wood utensils. So let's see if I can kind of move it. If I have to add more, I will, but I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna see if the product will move. Yeah, I see it moving. And I'm gonna let it kind of go around. Whoop. Let's see. Okay. I might can use this. It has an actual small spatula. I don't know if I need to be moving it like this. I figured I wasn't going to get to cover her up since she's so high up anyway. Let me mix up a little bit more to kind of hit. I see that's covered pretty good on this side. And I don't want to move it anymore. So this side is, I see I need to add a little more. So what I would do is add A again. I'm just going to add 150 milliliters instead of 4. And I got to make sure my measurements are right. Let's look and see. Yes, that is 50 milliliters. I'm going to put that in the cup. Yeah, it looks like I won't be able to cover her up. Now, I could use all of it, but I'm not. I might try to use this for another project. And now let's add B, the same measurement. And I am going to stir in the same direction. And it says stir slowly. I wanted to cover her up, but it looks like I'm not going to have enough. And that's fine too. I'm going to stir this for another minute. I might have to just do like, and I can kind of watch it too. The stirring helps to mix the two chemicals or product. And it also supposed to help eliminate bubbles. I do not have a heat gun. I will invest in one as far as for my craft items. I will invest in me one eventually. And it's going to be outside, so it was no big deal. It's nothing that I'm creating to sell. This is for my own. So I'm going to give it another minute. And then we'll get to pour it on. I like the way how it's kind of leveled out around here. There's no leakage. It's not running. So I did tape the side pretty good. And what I did was I tucked the tape some also so it don't run. And if it did, it'll be tucked underneath. Let me do a little more. Stirring. It's told me to go slow. And get that off of the, okay. I can kind of see if it's level or not. And I can see here is where I didn't reach and where I'm going to pour. I'm going to try to make sure this is enough. I don't want to have to mix anymore. And I'm doing it inside versus outside is because it's cloudy. We do have like a 6% chance of rain. So we are getting some rain today. And it's in my own little personal space. So definitely hit around on the edges so I can make sure I get all of those. Yeah, I realized I hadn't even gotten. Okay, what about on this side? Let's see. Oh, yeah, that looks good around there. Maybe a little bit here. Yeah. Okay. I'm taking the last of it and making sure that I'm hitting those spots that I want to make sure that I covered. Like here's a spot that's not completed covered. I want to make sure of. Okay, so I'm happy with that coverage. Here's another little spot. Okay, and I can move it down. Ooh, it's good and full there. Let's see if I can move a little bit here. Y'all, it looks like I might have to add some more. I did not want to, but it looks like I might have to. Unless I can maybe just move this spatula to get it spread it around. I might can do that. Okay, that's covered good. This covered. I don't know if y'all can see where I'm at, but when I can hear this plastic knife is hitting the actual towels in places, letting me know I don't have enough coverage. I really, really don't want to mix anymore. I really don't. Let's see if we can kind of move it down, move it around. Let's see. I can look at the side and see. Ooh, it's a lot down here. I maybe can move. Yeah. Okay. Because I really didn't want to have to redo this over. There's a lot of product right here. And if I can just move it to where I want it to go. And then before I post it, I really wanted to dry and let you all see it outside. I'm thinking a good 24 hours. So by tomorrow this time, it should be dry. Now it is going to be raining, so I might have to keep it in. But definitely. At least I can at least upload this video so y'all can see the process. It really wasn't bad at all. Yeah. I like that I can see it running off the edges, because that way when I pull the plastic off, it should harden like that. Yeah, I like that. How it looks around the edges. Now, of course, on this side, not so much. Let's see if I can kind of move it. Will it move? Yeah, it actually is moving. But like I told you, I don't know if I just need to be still with it and let my plastic spoon kind of move it versus me tilting it. But I want to dedicate this table to you all for just really being here throughout the process. It makes me happy that we created this together, because you all's input is meaningful to me. So thank you all for my channel support, and I do mean it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. What I'm doing now is just trying to make sure that I can get it in these edges. So like I said, on this side, and when I pull the tape off in 24 hours, then I can kind of see that the edge will have some sort of clear edge. You know, it'll looks like it has that edge definition to it. And I can see it all around here. On this side, I can see it, the way it's moving. I've never worked with epoxy before, so this definitely would not be my last time. And so we're gonna let this dry. And it's okay that I didn't get to cover her up, because I figured that I was gonna just have, since she's at a higher level, then I knew I would at least get to cover the table, so when you put a drink on it, it'll be even. Yeah, so I likes that. I likes the way that it's turned out. Let me see if I have just a little more. And I'm going to show you all something that it came with. I maybe can add the last of this, because all of this is going in the garbage. I will, since they looks like they're disposable, I don't want to try to wash this in my sink. I maybe can. I maybe let you all leave me a comment, but I'm thinking that these little things are at a dollar store. These little measuring. I am going to do another project again. This is not my last one. I will try again. Okay. I really would have liked to use all of it. This is about a 32 ounce, and it's probably about that much left. about out of this 32 ounce. What I want to do is see how high up, and it actually, it's about high up is that, let me show you on this side. So on this side, you can kind of see, what time is it? I can do about another mixture. Let's do another mixture. Let's mix some more. And it'll be the last one. Just to give me a little bit more of the height. And I'm gonna go on and throw these little disposable measuring containers away. So let me mix it over here. And then I'm off work today, and I said, well, let me get that done. I've been having this a few days now, and I've been wanting to get it done. And so I said, well, it's raining. I need to get some things done at home. I need a little more of this B. Now, honestly, I thought that the kit was going to be, I didn't know I had to mix it like this. And that's fine. It's not difficult. Yeah, I'm just going to add a little more. And they told me to mix it slow. Can y'all see that? Oh, this is what I was going to show you all. That it comes with glitter. That's why I said maybe another little small project we can use this for. I could have sprinkled some glitter on it, but I didn't want to do that for this table. And here's the little wooden spoon that it came with. Some little small mini ones. And I would use that for another project. But for now, I would just use my wooden spoon. So, this is a knife rather, but I knew I had plenty of these, and I just mix it with this. And so what I'm going to do is add, to me, I want to just make sure you all can see, but I am looking at how it's actually leveled. And it won't hurt to add just a little bit more, because again, once you sit your drink on the table, I have like these little pointed edges that I really should have broke off. But since I didn't, I want to make sure that when I sit something on the table, even from a decor, I really should have broke that off. But yeah, that's my fault. But at least the rest of it could be smooth. I really should have broke that off. Let me mix it about another minute, staying in the same direction of rotation of stir. And give it a few minutes. And then I'm going to see where I need to kind of hit it at a little more. I'm thinking maybe on this side more, because I'm looking at the corners and it's showing me where a lot of the product is at. I hear the thundering. I don't know if y'all can hear it or not. Oh, it's starting to set up too, y'all. It's moving slower. So I'm gonna try. And what I want to do is just make sure that I'm hitting around this main towel. That's my main thing. It looks darker, but this is supposed to be such a clear epoxy. It's called Hey Clear. It's the brand. And it's supposed to be like super clear. So let me do another minute on it, and then we will get ready to pour. This is actually a table that I was going to throw away, because when the winter storm hit, the material that was on it, it actually just started just peeling away. from the water and the snow. And let's see. Give me about 30 seconds to stir this. We'll pour and then I'll let dry. And so tomorrow, you guys is going to see the finished product. That's kind of high. I'm leaning to the side and just kind of seeing where I want to pour it at. Of course, like I mentioned, around the towel so I can have it leveled. Then I'm going to go out with it. It makes me want to use all of it, but I think I have something else in mind. But, I'm such a saver. I want to use it for something else. But I bought it just for this. And it told me with this table measurement that would be the perfect amount. So, of course, I'm trying to save some of it. And I'm glad you guys actually recommended this epoxy, because I wasn't going to, I think it was it Ellen? Who? Someone recommended this without even using the actual grout. But I had done this before with the garden bench that I made, and didn't think to epoxy the table. And as you can see on the other video, that it actually messed up. It actually messed up. But it's okay because it's outdoors. That's what it's for. But with the epoxy, this should be some sort of lasting table. I should be able to use this table unless I just completely got rid of it. Okay, I got that high. Now with this right here, it's no way to cover that. But everything else, I should have gotten it to where I covered it. Okay, so like I said, 24 hours. We'll be back. What I'm doing is tapping and seeing where the product is at. And when I get that little kickback like that, it's letting me know it's the amount where I want it at. I may have to go put my dog up because it's starting to rain, and I think he's letting me know. You know, hey mom, it's raining out here. Okay, so we'll be back. I see you guys in 24 hours. Okay. And I'm gonna clean all this up. We're gonna let this dry. And you can see here that it's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna take this off so I can turn the camera off. And I see y'all back in 24 hours. Bye-bye.